Welcome to this practice. In today's class, we're going to be working with the brain in very specific ways. I am recovering from a concussion, actually double concussions. So I've been doing a lot of research into my own healing and therefore into the brain and its healing capacities. One way that will nourish the brain and get into that sort of repair of brain centers is by using the eyes, both closed and open gaze, with different directions that you're going to hear me give to you. The class will be a little bit slower, might require your concentration and patience. And since our world is so actively speeding up all the time, I'm going to encourage you to notice if your patience is challenged or if your concentration is challenged, and to take that as a message from your brain and your body for more practices like this, versus assuming that you just can't do it or you don't have the time for it. The part of the brain that says we don't have the time or that we can't do it is probably the part of us that is stressed, and it becomes a brain function like a reflex, like we don't have time, we can't do it. We move on to the next thing that we can do. So in this practice, as you start to settle in and notice capacity in your brain or areas where your brain can be more nourished, give yourself grace for trying on the practice at all. I hope you enjoy it, and please do remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit like for any videos that are helpful to you. And as always, you can leave a comment or a question below the video as well. Thank you and enjoy your practice. Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming in for practice today. Let's start with a comfortable seat. We're going to be doing a practice that is really oriented towards brain health, because it's something really relevant to me, of course, and also relevant to anybody else. But I like this practice to be like a multi-section practice where you can sense a couple different tools will be used, and then you can let me know how you experience it. So please take a comfortable seat. You're welcome to close your eyes. Lengthen up through the crown of your skull and drop down into your sitting bones. And give yourself an opportunity to arrive here, to get grounded right here in the present. But without causing anything in particular to happen, start orienting your witness mind, your observing mind. You can notice without judging anything. Notice the air against your skin, the light against your face, the sounds in your environment, any fragrance in the environment or neutral fragrance. And then any taste on the tongue, so the 5 senses. And when you've given your brain a chance to acknowledge those 5 senses, witnessing, observing, not judging or coercing, then drop your mind down through the senses into your body. So if you can go down towards a place that you're sitting that's the most grounded, like your sitting bones on your blanket, or if you're sitting in a chair, maybe your feet on the ground. And practice placing your mind and your eyes and your breath there together. You might practice seeing the sensation, feeling the sensation, breathing into the sensation. And though the breath is rising and falling, as we say, keep your mind and your eyes stable on the sensation. And picture that the breath is stable there too, even though, of course, it's going to rise on the inhale It'll, we say fall on the exhale, it's going to exit on the exhale. But keep your mind at the sensations. And if it's 2 feet or 2 sitting bones, that's ideal actually. Know that you're training your mind right now in concentration, attention, mindfulness. And now let's use the Ujjayi breath. So start making the whispering sound of the breath in the back hollow of the throat. You're going to hear it with your inner ear. And same thing, keep your eyes and your mind and your breath established at those sensations. Notice the effect this has on your mind and your mood. And then bring your hands together and sense the arrival of the palms at the center of the chest. And let's bring awareness now up into the hands. Notice those sensations. And then aim both arms forward so that you're pointing with the fingers, the thumbs can be up. Now, when the palms are touching, let's put attention right at the thumbs where the 2 thumbs are touching, and you've got like one area of sensation to notice, but we know that there are 2 thumbs here. So noticing like the singular sensation for the moment. And then exhale and start to open the arms wide and see if you can follow your thumbs with your attention. So you've got 2 sensations going out left and right. Try to sense where your thumbs are in space. You can keep the eyes closed. And then draw your hands back together, perhaps with the exhale, knowing that your thumbs are going to meet there and there'll be again like one tactile sensation. Finish the exhale. And then inhale to open. See if you can track the movement of your thumbs with your internal eye. You're not opening the eyes yet. Here's the inhale. And then exhale and bring the palms together slowly. And as you track that with your attention, don't go to the singular sensation before it happens. So stay with yourself moment to moment. We'll do it again. Inhale to open. You can sense the thumbs going out wider. And exhale, return your hands to center, of course, at your body's breath pace. And as you get to, again, one singular sensation, notice what that's like for your mind. And we'll do one more time the opening sensation. See if you can track where your thumbs are going. And perhaps your range of motion widens a little bit moment to moment, so the thumbs go behind the line of the shoulders. And then return last time. Exhale. And then bring your hands together at your heart. That's like a little preview of some of the practices that we'll do. And now we'll start with our invocation. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Hari Om. Your head to your heart. And then release your hands as you're ready to, and please open your eyes. Now, as you open your eyes, we're going to be using the eyes for part of this practice. And so we're going to do a tracking practice in a moment. And then we'll also have the eyes closed for part of the practice. So it's a specific process that we're going to go through. And I appreciate your willingness to explore. So let's take your right thumb out in front. And I'm going to ask you to follow your right thumb and just see that you can do that. And then exhale, bring it back to center. So you can do that also on the other side, just giving a little check. You're able to do it. So you go with the inhale to follow your thumb. And then exhale and come back to center. Okay, you've got the range of motion. You know where that's going. So that's like cross-check as a pilot. We've checked that particular function. Okay, bring the palms together again. You've got one singular sensation. Okay. Now with the inhale, eyes closed. With your inhale, open your arms wide. The two thumbs are separating. Imagine your thumbs in the space around you. Exhale, return. Follow your thumbs. Don't anticipate the sensation of them joining. That will come. Now open your eyes and follow your right thumb. Close the eyes and imagine your left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, open your eyes. See your right thumb. Inhale, return to center with the eyes open. Exhale, notice the one sensation. Open the eyes, follow your left thumb. Inhale. Close your eyes, notice your right thumb. Inhale, stay with the right thumb. Exhale, open your eyes, gaze at your left thumb. Inhale, follow your left thumb to center. Exhale, close your eyes, notice the one sensation. Inhale, open your eyes, follow your right thumb. Exhale, close your eyes, notice your left thumb. Inhale, stay with your left thumb. Exhale, open your eyes, notice the right thumb. Inhale, return to center, following your right thumb. Exhale, close your eyes and notice the single sensation. One more time, inhale, open your eyes, follow your left thumb. Exhale, close your eyes, notice your right thumb. Inhale, stay with your right thumb. Exhale, open your eyes and see the left thumb is there. And then inhale, return to center. Exhale, close the eyes, notice the single sensation, the thumbs touching. And then rest your hands in your lap. And then just take notice how present you're able to be with that. Okay, and keeping like a little sticky note to the side of your mind. How present are you able to be there? And we're going to do a pranayama practice, a set of pranayama practices, and see if we have greater access to mental clarity in that particular practice we just did. So right now, 10 strong breath cycles, in, out, and then we'll inhale to hold and we'll exhale to release. You can follow me. Inhale slowly. And then hold. Exhale thoughtfully and without coercion, but exhale completely. To help your mind in staying grounded, you could rest your attention at your sitting bones if they're touching the ground, or at your feet if they're touching the ground. We're going to repeat that. So 10 strong breaths. Now inhale slow. Hold. Release in your own timing. Deeply relax and encourage your thinking mind to land on your sitting bones or your feet, whichever is touching the ground. Do another practice, and this one is to bring energy into the neocortex. So you're going to do several bursts of inhale, little sips of inhale, and we'll do usually about 6 or 8 of those. We'll hold the breath and then we're going to exhale to release again. So like this. And then exhale slowly, releasing the bandhas before you exhale. Again, the mind drops down to the place where you've got a sense of grounding. So sitting bones or feet. Now again, the little sips of inhale. This is to give some like a boost to the neocortex. So let's do 6, maybe 8 times. Exhale thoughtfully in your own timing. And drop your mind into your sitting bones or your feet. And see if that thinking mind, your leapfrog mind, might stay put for a little bit. And we're going to repeat that practice, but it'll be 2 little sniffs for each sniff. So it's a quick, 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 like that. Okay, so at your own timing, and you may not get to 8 or even 6, you might only get 4. So like this. And then again, exhale in your own timing. So you're releasing the breath pretty thoroughly, but not with any sense of coercion, especially at the end of the exhale. One more time, same thing. And exhale in your own timing. And drop your mind again down to the place where your sitting bones or your feet are grounded. Now we'll do one more technique and then we'll check and see if our attention, including our peripheral attention, is enhanced. So with your right hand, bring the 2 fingers in like this. You've got your thumb and your ring finger. And then partially close both nostrils and keep both nostrils partially open. So it's going to be, we call this inhale resistance or prachaloma pranayama. It'll be a longer, slower inhale because you're narrowing the aperture for the breath. At the end of that, you're going to exhale like sighing. It's very casual to exhale. Okay, so starting with the inhale. When you put resistance on the inhale, it's going to require your diaphragm to draw down, causing the inhale to go slower and potentially to highlight where you need a little more strength at which part of your inhale. And then you're going to exhale and relax that again, like sighing. And now repeating when you're ready to, of course. We'll do that twice more. And drop the mind down into your sitting bones or your feet, or just any little glimpse of mental stillness. Mental stillness means that the animal mind, the manas, and the thinking and narrative mind called ahankara, they've gotten quiet, and you're resting more in the awareness mind or wisdom mind. You can call that buddhi for this morning. Okay, and let's take both hands out in front. You have the single sensation where the thumbs are touching. As you notice that sensation, exhale. You can use ujjayi breathing. Inhale, open the arms wide and try to follow your thumbs without moving your head. Exhale, keeping the eyes closed. Ujjayi exhale, the thumbs are going to come back to center. And rather than anticipating the sensation, we stay with the thumbs until they become one. Open your eyes, follow your right thumb. Close your eyes and look at the left thumb from the inside. Inhale, stay with your left thumb. Exhale, open your eyes to the right thumb. Inhale, bring your palms slowly together, following your right thumb. Exhale, close your eyes. Notice the one sensation. Inhale, open your eyes, follow your left thumb. Exhale, close your eyes and gaze at the right thumb from the inside. Inhale to the right thumb. Exhale, open your eyes, gazing at the left thumb. Inhale, follow your left thumb as you come to center without anticipating the return. So you're right there with the left thumb. Then exhale, close the eyes, notice the one sensation. And inhale your hands to your heart. Relax the practice and just notice the quality of your mind as we come through. That's the end of that part of our practice today. What is the quality of your mind or your concentration right now? And if you have even a sense like there's light through the trees, then I say celebrate that. Thank you for sharing this part of your practice with me. Okay, so now for the floor-based practice, we're going to be using physical asana, and I want to bring in the technique of following your thumb, and I'll get to that place in our practice as we go forward. But for now, let's put aside what you were sitting on. Okay, and come to your hands and knees. in table pose, quadruped pose. Good morning, Nakula. Hi, honey. I was just going to use that spot. Precisely. Exactly. I was going to be right there. Yeah, hi, hon. Oh, you can stay if you want to, but I'm going to put my hands here. Okay, in quadruped position, now take the right leg and step out to the side. So your right toes are going to point forward. And then try leveling your hips left to right. So you might have to pull the left sitting bone a little bit to the left, and that might cause you to feel the upper inner right thigh. So take a deep breath in there. And then exhale, press into your right arm more firmly than your left. And with your inhale, follow your left thumb open to the left. Exhale, close your eyes and press into your right hand. Inhale, open your eyes to see your left thumb. And then exhale, return your left hand to the floor. Come down to your elbows. It's going to make the stretch on the right inner thigh a little bit stronger. It's also going to reduce flexibility for your upper back. So in the twist. So for a moment here, breathe in. Okay, take the right forearm across your mat. So your palm is going to face to the left. And then inhale, follow your left thumb. Exhale, close the eyes and press into your right elbow. Inhale, gaze at your left thumb. And exhale to return. Okay, place your hands, step up to table, bring the right foot in, take the left leg out. Point your toes forward and glide your right sitting bone to the right so you can feel the inner left thigh here. Now press into your left arm more firmly than your right. And as you inhale, open to your right. Follow your right thumb. With the exhale, press into your left hand. Close the eyes. Inhale, open your eyes to the right thumb. And exhale to return. Come down to your elbows. Of course, you might notice the left inner thigh. That's okay. Turn your left forearm across your mat horizontally. And as you inhale, follow your right thumb. Exhale, close the eyes and press into your left elbow. Inhale, open the eyes. And exhale to return. Okay, now take note of those things. How accessible, how calm is your mind, how curious, how frustrated, whatever happens for you. Take notice of that. We're going to come into poses now that are more dynamic, a little smoother, and then we'll come back and see what your experience is here. Like, what is the quality of the mind, but also what in your body opens up, giving greater ease for the mind. What tension can we release? So take a wide stance, please. In the wide stance, go ahead and use your blocks for your hands if you need to. And let's place the hands on the blocks or on the floor between the feet. So it's foot, hand, hand, foot. Please come into the Ujjayi breath so you can sense the whispering sound in the back of your throat. And as you inhale, glide your spine forward, raise up to your fingertips and look forward. And then exhale and glide back down like you're going into cat pose. Inhale, glide forward, following the pace of the breath so your movement lasts as long as your inhale. And exhale to glide down, kind of like cat pose and then cow pose. Using the Ujjayi breath, make it smooth and silky so you really notice the subtlety of the sound and the silence at the top of your inhale or the bottom of your exhale. One more time, inhale, glide forward. And once more, exhale to bow towards your legs. Now raise up to your fingertips and place your hands beneath where your shoulders are. Place the left palm firmly on the floor, connect to your right thumb, and inhale, open to your right. Exhale, close your eyes, press into your left hand. Inhale, open your eyes and find your right thumb. And then exhale and come back down, following your thumb back to center. Shift to your left thumb, inhale to open. Exhale, close the eyes, press into your right hand. Inhale, open your gaze and find your left thumb. You have not forgotten where it is, I hope. And then exhale, return your left hand, following your thumb as you come down. Right side, inhale. Close the eyes on the exhale. Inhale, find your right thumb. Exhale, return. Inhale, left side. Exhale, close the eyes. Inhale, open. And exhale, follow your left thumb back down to the floor. Walk your hands forward now so the upper body looks like downward dog pose. Relax your head so your ears are kind of between your upper arms. You're welcome to close your eyes. And as you reach back with both hips and down with both heels, breathe into the back hemisphere of your body. And exhale completely, noticing the tone of the low belly as you get towards the end of your exhale. And do that one more time. Breathe into the back hemisphere of your body, expand the kidneys, the back ribs, and the sides of your waist. And then exhale and really thoughtfully tone the low belly like a zipper going from the pubic bone up towards your navel, towards your solar plexus. And then walk your hands back towards your feet, to your knees, to your hips, and rise up to standing. Turn your left heel slightly out to the left, turn the right foot directly to the right. Join your palms together. Now, in this position, so in the early days of my concussions, more than one of them, as you know, just to stand here and close my eyes, I felt really unstable. Even though I've been doing yoga for 30 years, by the time I was run over by a bicyclist while I was walking. So when you put your palms together here and you've got the legs and the feet, certainly press into your feet, tone your leg muscles, root the tailbone, all the things. But as you place the palms now, close your eyes and bring your attention to the one sensation of the thumbs. And see if you can keep your balance there. Okay, now, without opening the eyes, inhale and sweep the arms wide. And see if you can track both thumbs. And now exhale, bend your right knee, turn your head to your right, and come to notice your right thumb, eyes open. Inhale, close your eyes, notice your left thumb. Exhale, open your eyes to the right thumb. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, hands to the heart, return to the one sensation of the thumbs. You turn your right toes in, turn the left toes out. When you're ready to, close your eyes and focus on your thumbs where they meet. With your inhale, sweep the arms wide. If you can keep track of where both thumbs are going. Exhale, open your eyes, go to your left, warrior two. Inhale, close the eyes, go to the right thumb. Exhale, open your eyes to your left thumb. Inhale, follow your left thumb with the eyes as you rise up to center. Exhale, close your eyes, come to Anjali Mudra. Notice the one sensation of the thumbs. Rotate your feet. If you can do that with your eyes closed, go ahead and do so. Might be harder for me than others. Okay, focusing on the one sensation of the thumbs. Now inhale, eyes closed, but open the arms. Exhale, gaze right. Inhale, close the eyes, gaze left. Exhale, open your eyes, right thumb. We're going to stay here for several breath cycles. Inhale, close your eyes, left thumb. Exhale, open your eyes, right thumb. Inhale, close the eyes, left thumb. Exhale, open your eyes, right thumb. Inhale, follow your right thumb, eyes open as you return to center. And then exhale, hands to your heart, noticing the one sensation, the thumbs. Rotate your feet. Okay, inhale, open the arms wide, follow both thumbs. Exhale to your left, open your eyes. Inhale, close the eyes, right thumb. Exhale, open your gaze, left thumb. Inhale, close your eyes, right thumb. Exhale, open your eyes, left thumb. Inhale to center. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, close the eyes. Let's make the feet parallel. And we'll go heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe to center. Come to mountain pose. Relax your thinking mind, your narrative mind, and see if you have a greater connection to just simple awareness right now. Okay, now we'll take it to a familiar practice for you guys. I'm going to move these out of the way so I won't run into them. Please turn to the front of your yoga mat for a Surya Namaskar. Let's place 2 blocks so we could use the strength that's required there. Yeah. And then join your hands together at your heart. Okay, using the Ujjayi breath, let's establish that. So the Ujjayi is going to keep massaging your brain, as it were, because it's moving through the sinus cavity and the back low hollow of the throat. So there's like a massage to the overall system, your nervous system, as you use the Ujjayi breath. And considering this morning's practice on behalf of your brain and all the functions, your brain does so many things for you automatically that you don't even have to think about. And then there's this difficulty today in our society with concentration and attention and memory. So using the Ujjayi throughout this sun salutation, let's inhale, sweep the hands down, wide and up, and try to follow your thumbs with your mind. Gaze up. Exhale as you come forward. Imagine the circumference of the movement of your hand. Touch the blocks or the floor. Inhale, glide forward, energize your legs. Exhale, take a step back with your left toes. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and try to follow your thumbs with your attention. Gaze up and keep your balance if you can. Exhale, arms wide. Try following your thumbs with that part of your mind that does peripheral awareness. Inhale backwards, downward dog pose. Exhale forward to plank pose. Inhale, step over the toes and come to seal pose. Exhale, plank. Inhale, downward dog. You might take your gaze back between your toes. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale to rise. So notice that it's only in this action of the arms that we go peripheral. Otherwise, our sun salutation is relatively sort of front to back, right? Inhale, step forward. Exhale, deep bow towards the legs. Ujjayi inhale, arms wide. Follow your thumbs with your mind. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come to the one sensation of the thumbs with your eyes closed. Ujjayi inhale, sweep the hands down. Follow your thumbs even though you can't see them, and then gaze up where you'll see them. Exhale, come forward and down, just sensing the journey of your thumbs there. Inhale, glide forward. Okay, exhale, right toes back first this time. Follow the Ujjayi breath as you raise, and put your mind on your thumbs. Exhale, come forward and down. Inhale, downward dog pose. You might gaze between your toes. Exhale, plank pose. Sometimes we gaze down between the hands on the floor. Inhale, come to seal pose. It's nice to gaze up. Exhale, plank. You might gaze down at the floor between your hands. Inhale, downward dog pose. And exhale, right foot forward. With your in-breath, rise. And then exhale, following your thumbs as you come down. Inhale, step forward. And exhale, deeply bow towards your legs. Okay, let's inhale to rise. And exhale your hands down to your heart, coming back to the one sensation. Okay, now I'm going to add something in here because I trust you and you can do it. We're going to combine something that's not super challenging or that far afield, but I want you to think about what's going to happen with your mind. So the eyes are now going to trace the line that we're practicing in. And you want to make those smooth lines. So if you're in downward dog pose, looking back at the toes, it's a smooth line on the floor to come to plank pose. It's a smooth line on the wall to come to seal pose. It's a smooth line to get back. So the eyes are going to be smooth in that process. But when the arms go wide, the few times that we do that, I want you to still be sensing that with your peripheral attention. And so you're going to have this, which is a really important function, but we also have need of the expansive sort of peripheral attention too. So let's see how it goes. Maybe step forward, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, so Ujjayi is first. We'll put the mind at the thumbs as our starting place. And then as you inhale, sweep your hands down. As you raise your gaze, trace a line on the wall, but be aware that your thumbs are going to meet. And then exhale, the eyes are focused, but you're aware of your thumbs, Uttanasana. Inhale, glide your gaze along the floor until you're looking forward smoothly. Exhale, take your left toes straight back, gaze down near your right foot. Inhale, slide your gaze steadily, even though you're aware of your thumbs. Everything meets overhead. Exhale, make the gaze really smooth, though you're also aware of your thumbs. Inhale, downward dog. Gaze smoothly back on the floor between your toes. Exhale, bring your gaze smoothly forward to plank pose. Inhale smoothly forward to seal pose. Exhale, smoothly return to plank. Inhale, smoothly reach back to downward dog. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale to rise. Aware of your thumbs while the eyes remain steady. Exhale to descend. Inhale, step forward. Smoothly slide your gaze forward. Exhale, smoothly follow a line on the floor as you exhale towards the legs. Gaze back at the baseboard behind you. Inhale, arms wide. Imagine your thumbs. The eyes and the thumbs meet overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Come back to the one sensation. Now continue once more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Right toes back. Downward dog. Plank pose, eyes steady. Seal pose. Plank pose. Downward dog pose, Ujjayi breath. Right foot forward. Stepping forward. Inhale to rise. And exhale, hands to the heart and returning to the one sensation. Relax the Ujjayi breath. When we come to mountain pose, we're releasing all of the tools and then just dropping into that one sensation. Okay, please take a seat on the blanket. When you come down to your seat, bring the left leg in and the right leg out. Okay, now keeping both sitting bones grounded, so you have a sense that there's a base that's not going to be moving about. So we're not going to shift the pelvis, but we're going to shift the inner body. Let's start by coming just partway forward, maybe like 30 degrees forward. Walk your right hand out to the side here and press your right hand, almost like you're going to press it back against your right shin, and then rotate to your left. As you're twisting to your left, you might choose, as I did, to put your left hand on your left thigh or your left knee. Rotate your spine as well as you can, and then inhale, raise your left arm. And try following your left thumb as you raise the arm. You walk the right hand down towards your right foot, any amount that is appropriate for you. And then as you raise your left arm overhead past your ear, turn your gaze down towards the floor. And slowly rotate from your lower belly, mid belly, rib cage, heart, collarbones, throat, head, chin, and eyes. Now, as you inhale, you're going to be raising back up to your seat. And then exhale back around to center. Okay, the other side. So bring the right leg in, left leg out. Okay, so in that position again, check that both sitting bones are going to stay grounded. You have a sense that it's a stable base. We just come a tiny bit forward. This little lean forward is to get your hand positioned and to help you prevent kind of getting obscured right here or occluded right here. So come just a tiny bit forward. Take the back of the left hand or the outside of your left hand against your left shin. Turn to your right. Now, as you're rotating to your right, turn with awareness, of course, of where your left hand and left foot are. And then raise your right arm. There's your thumb. Now, as you raise the right arm and your gaze is focused there, maybe that will slow down the part of the mind that's like grasping for yoga poses. You know, that happens to us sometimes. But you are also going to have permission here to walk your left hand towards your left foot any amount. If it starts to become difficult to use the Ujjayi breath or to keep your gaze steady, those are probably indicators that you've gone a little bit past your threshold with the zeal of your physical pose. Okay, now we're going to take the right arm overhead. Go ahead and gaze down, turn your head. And begin to turn the lower belly, mid belly, solar plexus, rib cage, heart, collarbones, your throat, your head. And then inhale, raise your right arm. Open your eyes as you come up, find your right thumb. And then exhale back to center. Let's bring the left leg in. Take a comfortable seat. It's chilly in my room, so I'm going to cover up again. So come into your comfortable seat. And watch your mind like a snow globe. The mental prana, the physical prana, watch it settling like a snow globe. And bring your right hand up for Nadi Shodhana. Well, then we'll have Shavasana after this. For those who want Shavasana, we'll also have meditation for those who prefer that. Okay, so closing the right thumb. You inhale left side to start. Nadi Shodhana is inhale left, exhale right. Then you'll have inhale right and exhale left. It'll go back and forth. You change the nostril after the inhalation. When you finish your next exhale through the left nostril, allow that to be the last one. You may either then stay in meditation, or you could, of course, come to Shavasana. You may enjoy sitting in the lingering echo of the benefits of your practice here. Continue listening for even a glimpse of mental stillness. Of course, if you're in Shavasana, allow yourself to deeply rest. Keep resting your mind on the possibility of stillness if you're in meditation. Of course, allow yourself to deeply rest if you're in Shavasana.
Please raise your hand to your heart if you're in meditation. If you're in Shavasana, please make a gradual awakening to return. Take a seat in meditation also. Bring attention down to the one sensation at the thumbs. And then down to your sitting bones or to your feet. And orient yourself in your environment again, the air on your skin, the light on your eyes, the sound, any fragrance, and then any taste on your tongue, which is your inner environment, not your outer environment. And thank you very much for sharing your practice. It's wonderful to be with you. Namaste. So as always, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit like for any videos that work for you so I can get the feedback from the like buttons, and leave comments or questions down below. I look forward to hearing from you.